Oh, wow. That's better. That's better. Whew, it's overcast. It's cool. Is anybody coming? Hola. Come on in, people. Come on in. I'm here. I haven't been here all week, but I'm glad to be here now. Hi, Denisha. Hi, Carrie. Hey, Linda Jean. It's good to see everybody popping on in. Hey, Bev. How are you guys? I'm back. I'm back. Let's see. I know. I've been, let's see, where have I been all week? Whether it was a belly issue or dealing with my boy or, something. But anyway, I am here today. I said, I'm coming on Friday. Okay. I tried. I have not been the greatest of Vlogtober vlogger this time around. Let's see. No nap. Yep, come on in and hang out with us. Is let's see who's here. Oh, left is right crochet. Hello, Sandy, Carrie, Denisha, Lori, Angela. Happy Friday. That's right. Bev, it's so good to see all of you guys. I'm glad to be here. I'm so glad to be here. Um, Thank you for still loving me. Hey, Pam. Uh, thank you. Thank you. I got to catch up on your videos. I saw there was a part 1 and 2, and I started watching 2, and then I had to stop because I had missed 1. So I got to go back to that. Um, yeah, I'm glad to be here. So glad to be here with you guys. Sorry, I keep moving in because I'm still having the issue with my glasses. I kind of dirty right now, but let's see what happens. I'll see if nope. No, no, no. There's no seeing. It isn't changed. So I'm going to see the PCP next week to get a referral to the ophthalmologist so we can see what the heck is happening. Let's see. All right. Hi, Pam, pretty in pink. Yeah, she loves pink. I like that movie too, by the way. Yeah. Anyway, good to see you. Good to see every one of you here today, and hope all is going well. What's for lunch? I mean, it's lunchtime for me. So y'all tell me what you already ate, so I can figure out what I'm going to eat. My husband and I just had a whole conversation in which I got triggered, and so it didn't go so well about food and about the fact that I generally, for the last several years, I have said that I don't cook on Fridays. And I don't know what everybody's going to eat if there are no leftovers, but it's just not going to be my responsibility on a Friday. So he just made a comment. He was joking, but I was completely triggered. And anyway, that just happened right before I got on here. Let's see, vegetable soup. I was actually considering, okay, pizza, yum yum. I was thinking about, oh, you doing the bean burger with veggies. Okay. I was thinking of, because when I made that, I posted on the Hooked on Health group a picture of a veggie soup that I ended up adding chicken to, and it actually tasted pretty good. And it was just grabbing the things out of the freezer, because even the chicken, I did put some chicken that I, cooked, but I also had a bag of frozen Tyson grilled chicken strips, and I put that in there. It was so good. And I think I still have half the bag left, and I still have plenty of vegetables and vegetable broth. So that might go in the crock pot. So even though I just had this whole thing with my husband about not cooking on Saturday, and I mean on Friday, even though he was joking, I seriously got completely triggered. Um, I'm still probably going to end up putting something in the crock pot after all of that. Okay, that's what I'm saying. On your own on Fridays. Like, I'm literally cooking more than I did before the lockdown, because I never cooked breakfast because my son, they had breakfast in the classroom, and my husband always left before we did, so I didn't have to cook for it. I didn't cook breakfast, and then I would just go to work. I work at a hospital. And so I would just eat in the cafeteria practically every day. Probably wasn't the best idea, but I would eat in the cafeteria, because we were rushing all the time. We are always trying to I think I've said this before. When I used to take him to school, hey, Crochet Me Pink Kelly, it's good to see you here. Let's see, who else is here? Oh, you're having tuna noodle casserole. Wow. I have never had warmed up tuna ever. I just eat cold, I like tuna fish, which is a good idea. I have some. But see, that's the issue though with the tuna fish. I guess I would have to just put it over some salad because I'm avoiding the carbs right now. I'm just not doing it. Let's see. Oh, hi, Judy. Good to see you. Oh, tuna on naan bread. I need to get some. They have it at Trader Joe's, I think. They have it at Ralph's too. Let's see. Who else is here? Is Diana Carroll here? Diana, did you come in? Diana, I didn't see you. Are you here? Anyway, no bread in 2 weeks. Yeah, bread is not a hard one for me, except when I'm trying to avoid. I'm not a huge bread person, but yeah, so I guess I'll have to make my tuna and just put it over a salad. But I really like eating it with crackers. Let's see. So yes, anyway, what have you guys been up to? Let me see. Let's see. It's easy boil the noodles. Half a can of milk. Okay, it sounds easy. Thank you, Lori. I'm glad you're here, Lori Armstrong, listening to us on the radio. So yeah, I just, I don't even know. I know that one of the days that I didn't come on is definitely because I wasn't feeling great. I made a mistake for sure. I took all that medicine like 2 hours after I ate, and my stomach was not happy. I know I need to eat and then take it, and that's it. So yeah. Oh, you making handmade gifts right now for the holiday? Are you getting a jump on your holiday makes, Pam? I have like all of the stuff pretty much that I made most of the year. So I will go through it and see who's going to get what. Although I am going to add some things to that as well, because I usually give to my in-laws and I give to my immediate family something handmade. And I was talking to my mother. I don't know if you guys saw my post if you follow me on Facebook, you know that my mom just turned 79 the other day, and I shared a video of her dancing at her church is having like drive up where they live in Chicago, and the pastor is on the flatbed of a pickup truck, and all of them drive up into like a parking lot of like an old grocery store that no longer, so they all drive up. So a few Sundays ago, maybe about a month or so ago, they honored her because she'd been a member of the church for 50 years. So I shared a video under my profile name. So if we're friends, you probably got to see it, of her dancing. And she's amazing. She has a lot of energy, and she's 79. So, but I'm just saying, you got to see this video if you're my friend on Facebook. Check it out. So anyway, I hope to be like her. Show. Okay. Yes. Let's see, what else are you guys? Yeah, so my mom. So anyway, what I'm saying is my mother, sometimes I don't know how crochet worthy they are, but if you remember last year, I used the ombre, the Red Heart Super Saver ombre yarn, and I made my mom a corner to corner blanket. I used the green apple one. And now she requested, because her room, everything was being redone right at the beginning of all the COVID-19 stuff. And, anyway, our family went through a lot at the very onset of this. And so they have rearranged everything in the house. And now she put up new curtains that she had forever, and she just never put them up, and so she got new bedding, and she asked for a another throw to match her bedroom set, because the other one, the green one, is in the living room. So yeah, let's see what we're talking about over here. So I got to get started on that for her. I got to go get the yarn because, believe it or not, she wants it like in a garnet, almost like, if I could pull up this tablecloth that I have on my desk here, it's some almost like this color ish, and I don't have a blanket quantity of that color. I probably have the color. Let's see here. What are we talking about? Handmade gifts. Thank you, Sandy. Crushed potato chips. Wow. Oh, it's still raining. Kelly. Yeah, they do have to be handmade. Where we don't just give it to everybody. Now, my in-laws, they are so usually so grateful, and they, I don't know if they use the stuff, but they are grateful to receive it. Let's see. I need one Scanline brand Heartland in the colorway Grand Canyon. I'm happy to pay the cost of yarn shipping if anyone has one to spare. I don't have Grand Canyon. I don't think it's Grand. Which color is that? Because I just have the red and I have the Glacier Bay. Which one is the Grand Canyon? Because is that the creamy color one? Lori, you saw my mama dancing around. Hi. Oh, it's Diana Griffiths. Hello. Good to see you. Let's see. Oh. Yes, I use the corner to corner, the C to C in that green apple one. Yes, I made a corner to corner. My mother loved it. Let's see. Didn't he hear my house was what I'm so happy to see her. She brought me my shawl. Aw. Wait, Denisha's at your house? Let's see. You can't say no to mama. You sure can't. All right. So yeah. Bonnets and doll pins. I need one of those bonnets, Angela Young. I'm gonna have to reach out. I need one. Okay. So anyway, what I have been working on, last night I posted a picture. Oh, that's cool. Last night I posted a picture. I was working on stitch markers. And so I see if I can show you some of the ones that I did. I made, this one is a knit one, so I can get it to turn around. You guys see that? I don't know if you can. I'm trying to get you to see that hope. Yeah, there you go. That's a knit one, and it's knit. If you're a knitter, you understand. But if not, it sits right on the needle. So that's that one. Here's another knit one. Oh, if it's the tan color, you should reach out to Terry from the Yarn Joy podcast, because she made a thing with that tan color. Last year, she might have one. I don't have that one. I'll let you know, though, if I come across one. And then this donutty one that I got, this donut bead is from Hobby Lobby. Turn my computer back on so it can give me some light. It's helping me not to be shadowed out on this side. So let me see if I can get it back open, and it'll bring a little more light. So I made that donut E1. Let's see. Yeah, Terry made, because she did. Let's see. I made a cute 3-way wrap. Ooh, I know you're selling it. Yeah, it's funny. I have never, Judy, bought that particular color of the Grand Canyon, but I know, Terry made this. It was a throw for somebody for Christmas last year. And then, I don't know, you can't see my earrings I have on. I made those. While I had everything out, I was like, make some earrings for yourself. So I made these ones. And then I made, Can't get it to stop moving around. It's a pretty blue. It's not coming across good. But yeah, I made those last night. And let's see what else we got going on. Hi, Naturally Creating. Thank you for coming in. Oh, what did Kelly say? Oh, Kelly, is it like bursitis or your joints hurt, arthritis when it's raining? I know a lot of people end up feeling that. I've heard of that, I should say. So it can't be fun. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you need it because you're playing yarn chicken. Okay. Hey, Elma Clark is here. Hooks up. Needles ready. Yarn. Hi, Elma. Good to see you. Yeah, Kelly, that's tough. Oh, thank you, Denisha. Yeah, I like that. This is a again that bead, that donut is from Hobby Lobby. Next time I go there, I'll probably get another strand of them. You don't get a lot on the strand, but if you are on there on the right week when all the jewelry and stuff is, the beading stuff is on sale, it's a decent price. So yep, made that for myself. Then I wanted to show you how far I made one more, but it's a progress keeper, and I'm sure you hear it, and it might get on some people's nerves, but I really like the ringing bell, which is why I put it on here. But can you see that? My little bell progress keeper. So this represents the 2 rows that I was able to do either this morning before work or on my 15-minute break. And I am still working on lots of things, of course, but this is the baby blanket. When I showed it to you guys on the live, I know that bell is probably getting on your nerves, but I like it. On the live, I had maybe, I probably have twice as much or 3 times as much as I had on the live, if you could see how big it is. And it's that sideways shell pattern that I had shared in the show notes of the live. And it's not showing. And I got this much left of that giant ball, which is, if I don't knock things over, is this Craft Smart Never Enough multicolor yarn. And it's 100% acrylic in the colorway mint or turquoise mint, and you get 609 yards in that. So I'm almost finished. I think I'm going to end up using more than 2, because to me, if this is how far I've gotten, well, yeah, I'm gonna need a little more than another one. I think it's because it's a baby blanket, but I think I'm gonna need. I don't feel like it's gonna be tall enough if I just do 2. So one more, but not. And then with the rest of the third one, I'm gonna make a matching bear, I think, to go with it. One of those Sharon O'Hala bears. Her patterns are super easy, so that's probably what I'm going to do with that. I love the bill. I know it's probably getting on folks' nerves, but I like it. Anyway, let's see if you can see it better. It's a little strawberry progress keeper. So that's what I'm working on there. Let's see who showed up. Oh, Distinctive Crochet in the house. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. Let's see. Melanie, hi, how are you? The pink camel. I made a lavender chair, the lavender chair circle vest for a little girl. I still have it. My plan is to open up a Etsy shop with finished items, or either just add them to my current Etsy shop. I don't know. But the thing about an Etsy shop, who has an Etsy shop here? Who sells their stuff on Etsy? Let me know. Oh, you're donating, and that's nice, Melanie. I have to look at that. I have a couple of bell markers. See, you love them. Me and you, Lori, we let's see. That would drive you crazy. I know, I love it. Yes, the ring around the rosy vest. That's what I made with the pink camo. So Bev is on. You're on Etsy. Okay. Anybody else on Etsy? I know Etsy does take a lot, and honestly, they don't do a lot for you either. It used to be that they would do a lot for you if you had the right algorithm and the right tags and all that stuff. Now they want you to pay for them to do that. You paying to just list your things, but they want you to pay for ads and all that stuff and free shipping and all that, and then they'll promote you. So for me, it's a placeholder. It Most of my sales come from when I post on Instagram and I drive people to my store myself. Etsy doesn't do very much. Let's see. Judy, you're on Etsy. So for me, the thing about Etsy is taking the pictures, right? I need a assistant to do all that part and actually post it. I want to make the stuff, but then to try to set it up, take the pictures, get those up. That just adds to everything you have to do. And so I can get everything made and then I have to stop and take the pictures. And that's the issue right there. Let's see. Hi, Helen. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. You have Etsy, having loaded up items since over 10 years. I know. I just think the sales are coming for me. For instance, I will post something on Instagram, or I will post it on my regular Facebook profile, because if I post crochet, I don't expect that people on my group page will want to buy anything, because everybody crochets. For the most part, we are all doing pretty much the same thing, right? But if I post it on my regular profile, somebody is definitely going to end up asking. But then sometimes they ask, like my fingerless mitts that I designed last year. It was accidentally I posted them on my regular Facebook profile. I didn't mean to do that. Hi, Rel. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you, Cynthia King. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. Yep. We just got to do our best. Sneaking in 10 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for sneaking it in. So yeah, I posted it accidentally, and then people who know me in real life started asking me if I was selling them. And for the most part, I wasn't. I was trying to come up with a design, and so a lot of what they were seeing were my prototypes and didn't end up even being the final design. But people were like, "Oh, I need a pair. Oh, I need a pair. Oh, I need a pair." And then when I told them how much they cost, crickets. So like that's why I don't like to put it up there, because I just want, if you are into handmade and you just you follow me, or you go over to, there's other people who have asked me to make things and they understand, and they're like, I know this is not going to be cheap or whatever. But yeah, Crocheting House Mouse, hi, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Let's see. Wait a minute. Is Angelia up in here? Is Whitson Angelia in here? Because if she is, I missed her. If you are in here, hey. Anyway, let's see. What else we got going on here? Oh, that's you, Angelia? Crocheting House Mouse? Is that you? Now I know. Wait, are you putting up videos? Let me know. Okay, now I know, Crocheting House Mouse. I will not forget. It's good to see you, Angelia. I shared on my page a post that Angelia had posted over on the Yarn Joy page about these little tiny little cats. And I actually started, I'm like, ooh, I can get one of these done in a heartbeat. So I already started a little pink one. The other thing I've been working on, or that I did finish but I won't show, is I did get a chance to do a test knit. I won't show it until, a pattern test, which was actually a crochet. And so hopefully when the design comes out, and when the designer says we can share it. But it's a great pattern. It's a hat pattern, and hopefully we'll be able to share that soon. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, Laura, wait. Mad Mimi. Hi, Mad Mimi. Coming all the way from Alaska. Thanks for coming in. Let's see. Wanted everything free because she was my friend. Her husband owned the automotive shop. I asked if he would work on my car for free. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. See, that's the thing. I try to tell people, you have a skill that other people don't have. We pay the people, we pay the mechanic because we can't do it ourselves, right? So if you like a crochet item and you can't make it yourself, either learn or pay the people who you're asking to make it. So, oh, thank you, Judy. Thank you. Hi, Consuelo. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So, who watched? I posted it. Did anybody watch Chrissy Glass Knits? Tell me about your Rhinebeck sweater video. I watch it every year. I've watched the very first one, and I watch it every year because it's so inspiring to see all the sweaters and to also see, like, okay, what do I want to see? What do I want to see? What would I have liked to have seen more of in that video? Now, this thing was 3 hours long because for the first time ever, anybody from all over the world could submit a video about their sweater, whether they would ever go to Rhinebeck or not. So there were people from all over the world, and it was super cool to check in and just see. It was long, so I had to watch it in pieces, but I enjoyed every minute of it. I enjoyed every minute of it, right, Bev? Just seeing there was more crochet. It still wasn't enough. And let's see. What's that? Yeah, real. It's good. It's nice to watch. There was some great crochet. It was mostly knit, of course. And what I would have liked to have seen is there were a lot of designers represented, but there are so many more that I feel like I would love to have seen. So my dream would be that all of us would submit a video and just overload the video with crochet sweaters. I did not. There was some beautiful color work. Crochet sweaters, and one of the people who submitted hers, she made a point saying that she knits and crochets, and she said that crochet color work is much easier because you don't have the floats like you do in a knitted piece. Let's see what else we're talking about here. Yeah, so I would love to see Priscilla. I would love to see one of your pieces. A lot of people presented the things that they designed for themselves. They were like, I designed this, and so I would love to see one of your pieces and you in that video next year. If she does it, to me, I think she should still do it exactly the way she did it. Because she's usually at Rhinebeck and she's just walking around like a roving reporter and asking people to tell her about their Rhinebeck sweater. So I'm hoping that next year she will still let people from all over submit and include that stuff. So it was so good to watch. Let's see. Annette, hello. Let's see who Annette. I didn't see who Annette. But it's good to see everybody. Hi, Annette. Oh man, my light. Okay, I'm trying to keep my light, y'all. Yeah, Priscilla, is very talented. You're gonna start knitting, Melanie. So you meaning you've never knit before? This is gonna be a new thing for you. If so, I highly recommend the videos from Very Pink Knits. I say start with a bigger yarn and bigger needles and make a scarf or a hat, because you can make a hat flat and then seam it up. So that's what I would say. Yes, Priscilla, I would love to see you in a video like that next year. I would love to see a lot more crochet. I would love to see more diverse diversity in the designers that were represented. And that's just a matter of getting their names out there because they have their so the way she did the video is it seems that she broke it up into designer or sweater. So if everybody made the Love Note sweater, those were all in one piece. Or she would fit in all of Tin Can Knits or all of Andrea Mowry. And Andrea Mowry's section was so long, but it was cool at the end of it to see her and her family all in the sweaters as that she had made for them. So that was cool. Let's see. Yes, Be Hooked Crochet. Yes. Hi, Nana's Hands. Hey, Sherelle. Good to see you. Let's see. Thank you, Melanie. I'm glad you are here. Thank you so much. So yeah, watch it. I posted it on the Facebook group. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, we'll put a link somewhere. Come on over and ask to be a part of it. I think I'm getting close to 200 members over there. So yeah, come on over and join us there. Yes, Pam makes fantastic videos. Wow, it's 25 of y'all in here. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for the 10 thumbs up. If you want to thumbs it up on the way out, that would be great. But yes, Christy Glass Knits. Oh, wait. For learning how to knit, Very Pink Knits and Be Hooked Crochet. Both good knitting tutorials. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Dee, thank you. Thank you for coming in. Granny Dee just showed up. Thanks for being here. But yes, please check out the Christy Glass Knits. It's a good channel anyway because she interviews different people in the mostly knitting, but like she did crochet in May this year and maybe even last year, so she featured crocheters. But yeah, like I was saying, there's this woman named Claudia from Germany, and she does color work crochet sweaters, and I found her channel before I saw her on the Tell Me About Your Rhinebeck Sweater video. And she does really beautiful things. So I'm gonna look into that whole crochet color work thing. But anyway, you'd have to end up doing it with very thin yarns, I think, because crochet uses so much. At least for me, living in SoCal, if I lived in the mountains, it'd be fine. But I did like a lightweight because crochet uses up so much yarn that it would need to be a really, really thin yarn, I think, for it to work here. Let's see. You like Claudia too? I forgot the name of her channel, Linda Jean. What's the name of her channel? I can't remember the name of her channel. What did Naturally Creating say? Naturally Creating. I have crocheted for 20 years and are yeah. I love both too. And this year I think I'm doing a little more knitting than I have done in the last few years. I'm still trying to work on my what's the name? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna find her channel and I'll post it up on my Facebook page because I'm sure it's in my history on YouTube, and I'll put it up. Yeah. So anyway, I think so. I showed the little blanket. What else was I going to show you guys? That's the only other little progress that I have had is I did work a little more on the sock. So I'm still not to turning the heel yet. So you guys already saw I finished one of the socks. My son was like, "Can I wear the sock?" So maybe I'll knit him a pair at some point. His will be quicker than mine. So that is the cuff. I'm a cuff down. I have done toe up in the past, and we'll do it again. But most of the time, when I cast on, I start and do cuff down. So, yep. that is all the progress, I think, right? I'm gonna make a video at some point, guys, so I can go over my stuff for real. Let's see. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, you gotta get your socks going. It's so interesting because I was doing homework with my son. We were doing science, and we were talking about heat and how heat transfers. And in this video that they used to teach this concept, this girl is trying to figure out why these mittens that somebody designed weren't working. And she goes and interviews a merino wool sheep, a merino sheep. And so I used my socks. I was knitting while I was talking to him about it, and I used my socks as an example of wool and how it actually is keeping the heat in. The heat is not able to transfer through. Anyway, it was interesting. Let's see. Socks have been on your to-do list for 18 months. So you know what I heard is that the first time I knit a sock, it was back in the day. You guys remember when Vicky Howell, remember when I keep bringing it up, when the knitting channel the learning channel was really the learning channel. And it actually had crafty shows on it and DIY shows on it where you could actually learn something. Now I don't even, want to talk about what they show on the learning channel. And that's probably why they don't call it that anymore. They call it TLC. Because it's not about the learning anymore. But Vicky Howell used to have the TV show called Nitty Gritty. Who watched Nitty Gritty back in the day when they used to have that kind of thing? I know, Linda G, those were the days. They had a couple different crafty shows. There was one that I can't think of the name of it, but it was about all type of stitching. And it was so good. I loved Nitty Gritty, right? And so the first time I ever made a sock was because of watching Nitty Gritty. And you learned how to felt. I probably did too on that show. Learn how to felt bags. I know, right? I wish thank you, Kelly. Thank you for the thumbs up so far. I appreciate all of you guys. But and I made a worsted weight sock. I remember I only made one, and I put it on my husband's foot. It actually fit him. So yeah, it's interesting. But I wish that was still the way. But I think that is why all these podcasts and those of us who do them and those of us who watch them, that's why it's so popular, because there is that need for that. I loved watching PBS, getting up and watching the jewelry shows, the scrapbooking shows, and all the things that have just been pushed back for some of the crazy stuff that they put on TV these days. But yeah, I loved, TLC is a mess. It's a complete mess at this point. Some of the stuff I'm like, really? But oh well, Yep. So now we have the internet. We have YouTube, and Vicky Howell is over here on YouTube doing her thing, and so and all of us are doing our things. Okay, so we have created it for ourselves, right? That's why we love watching. When the two daughters of the guy who started Hobby Lobby were on either a Lee show or Carol Duvall show. Oh my gosh, I don't remember that, but I loved Carol Duvall and the quilting, right? I love that. I know. Oh yeah, Denisha, Priscilla. Yes, if you didn't, that's how it used to be. The sewing shows, the sewing with Nancy, all of those things that crochet. It was what was the name of the show with Brett Barra? All of these great shows used to come on TV. Not anymore. Oh, she did, right? Carol did do all type of crap. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved it. Yep. Yes, Granny D. That's my favorite way to knit socks. I feel like that's how I've had the most success, is because I figured out that we could do it on the 9-inch circulars. There are some great, more and more. It used to just be like one lady who I could find on YouTube who was doing it, but there's more. One lady does a full blown whole, like it's like 6 parts to making socks on 9-inch circulars. The sock she designed, I didn't do that, but I used her video to figure out how to do my heel and not have to change needles to do the heel. So I will link that over on my page too if anybody's interested. I knitted one hand and I think it was a fluke because I can't seem to do it again. You can do it again, Laura. Just check out some of these other videos and take it slow. Use a big, thick, fat, thick yarn and fat needles, and it's easier. Yeah, yep. I know, me neither, Consuelo. Amongst my peers and my peeps here in SoCal, my close, I'm the only one who crafts, and they all, appreciate what I do, but it's not like I can have a long conversation with them. So yeah, YouTube and you guys are everything as far as that. That's my community. You guys are my community. Earth Tones Girl is awesome for socks. Absolutely. Check her out. She definitely does tutorials. Let's see. Oh, really? The create channel. I'm gonna see if I get that. Kelly, same. I am generally watching YouTube for the most part. I'm watching YouTube. I even have watched YouTube and found some very old shows that I grew up watching and watched those. Or you can get like the Great British Bake Off. Okay. I have to tell you. They have a show. I don't know what country. I think it's like in Norway or Sweden, and it's some kind of the Great like Knit Off. Okay, I just don't know if like a knitting competition. I I couldn't get into it. I just felt like, yeah, it's just a little too slow, or people are like sitting there knitting. It's just not that exciting, as far as I'm concerned. I love watching everybody show their stuff. I love watching what we do because I want to see the projects. But a knitting competition, they have it. And I tried to watch it without really understanding the language, but they had the subtitles, but it was just like, not the same. No, Kelly. Let's see. Let's see. Linda Jane hook on Tilly for sock tutorials. Debbie recommended cottage top. Okay. Hooked on Tilly, guys. Check her out. Hey, Karen. Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, I like the Great British Baking Show. It was great. And they also had a sewing competition. That was good too. I really liked it. If you like to sew and you watch these people create, and it wasn't like Project Runway, which is a design competition. The Great British Sewing thing was for home sewists. So it was really good. I enjoyed that. But the knitting one, it was just a little much. It was just not enough. I don't know how you can make it more exciting, but the way they did it wasn't. Let's see. I just watched the other day. You just watched who the other day? The other day. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Great British. I love the Great British Bake Off. Let's see. How about the pottery show? Anyone seen the pottery show? Now, is that a competition? I have not seen that, but I might be into it because every once in a while I think I wouldn't mind learning how to do that. What else do I like? Craft in America. I think I've talked about that before, which is a documentary, and every time they do an episode, it has a different focus. And like they've done quilting, they have done needlework and stitching and stuff like that. So yeah. Ooh, okay. I have to look up that pottery show. Yeah, Priscilla, you definitely would have loved all of the stuff that used to come on back in the day. Things have changed so much, and the stuff that we tend to, I mean, it wouldn't be on there if people weren't watching it. And I'm not sure what's going on in the American psyche, or maybe that we desire that. Like, I don't personally, but we desire this crazy drama, and I don't know what it is, but if because we must desire it, because if they weren't getting the ratings, they would not be on. Let's see. All right, girls. Well, it's been lots and lots of fun today. I'm so glad that I got to come on and chat with you for a little while. Hopefully, we'll see you at some point through the weekend. Hope you guys have some really great plans. Let's see. I was just in the crochet competition. It was fun, but I lost my crojo now. Oh, was it the Laura? Was it the Phoenix thing you did? I love that video, by the way, and I love the Dr. Seuss, the homage to Dr. Seuss. I loved it, loved it, loved it. It was fantastic. Um, portrait painting. We did. I told you guys we did the Bob Ross party. It was super fun. And I showed you my little picture. Let's see. Yeah, it was good to be here. And let's see. Hi. Let's see. I was in a crochet and knitting group, but not meeting since the pandemic has stopped a lot of things. Hopefully, all of these yarn shops will survive and pivot and be able to hang on until we all get to go back outside. But anyway, I'm so glad that you guys came. Kelly, I'm so glad you stopped in. Everybody who's here, Laurel, if you were here for 5 minutes, if you were here the whole time, I'm grateful. And I am going to sign off. I'll try to come back at some point through the weekend and say hi again. But in the meantime, if I don't, I'll see you on Monday. But yeah, or I'll record a video. All right, guys, I will see you. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend, and I will talk back soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.